What the hell is up, you fucking cunts? This is episode, for some reason in my notes it says episode 87. That is not correct. It's actually episode 58. Sorry about that, of Resident Bummer. The Fulcrum is hoping that the rainstorm occurring outside is not picking up on the microphone right now. Hopefully none of the thunder does either, but I don't know if a lightning bolt hits particularly close to the house. You might hear that one. That was pretty bright outside of my house, my window. Ooh, the rolling thunder, how fucking calming. Of course, as always, episode 58 is the 59th episode I have released. Health check, currently 9 out of 10. Why not? Motivation check, like a 6 or a 7. It is time to read my journal. That means on Friday, February 27th, which is set 58, day 1, 10:40 a.m., I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and edit the podcast and set it for upload. Then I listen to Fuckface as I text with some matches I made on some dating apps, and then I get ready for work. 11:30 a.m. I drive into work, say hi to Pierce, Eugene, Anna. Before I clock in, I'm still very pissed at Anna. I must have talked about that on the last episode. I don't know why she chooses to be so dumb all the time, but it is infuriating. I chill out on the front counter while Pierce cooks a little bit of food for the first round of cooking. 5:30 p.m. At some point I do sneak back and start cooking myself. And then Eugene takes off. 1 a.m. Anna takes off soon after. Then me and Pierce chill out until he clocks off. Good lord, this thunder needs to chill out. I stay until Drea replaces me and sends me home. I drive home and start gaming for a while until until I ask Penny if she wants to watch some Hunter x Hunter. I also asked about her thoughts on the gold/platinum rule. She had to think about it. Then she ended up agreeing with the answer that Jack gave. If you remember, I also asked Jack. I think I mentioned that. Anyways, she says, Penny says that she doesn't want to watch any Hunter x Hunter for the night, but she would be down to join and talk a little bit. She says this is right as I put some hot dogs into the air fryer, so after I finish eating and watching a little bit of The Walking Dead, I say that I am good to go. She joins, and as I am playing Marathon, which is Bungie's new game, it is certainly interesting. I might eventually play more. I don't know. I think it is like a $40 game though, so I'm probably not gonna buy it when it comes out. I think it's already. I don't think you can play it anymore. Now that I'm thinking about it, I hope it works out for Bungie though. The intro was pretty cool and trippy. Penny hops off after a little bit, and I swap from The Walking Dead to listening to Fuckface. I can't lie, I really want to keep watching Hunter x Hunter. Only with Penny though, of course. I can't watch it on my own. Question mark here. At some point I crawl into bed and listen to Fuckface as I fall asleep. Moving on to set 58 day 2. This is Saturday, February 28th, 12 p.m. I wake up, I shit, shower, brush, and get ready to drive out to Grandma's house. We get the dogs into the car, and I take off with my parents. We eventually stop at McDonald's along the way, and I get an Egg McMuffin with bacon. Then we keep driving. I do listen to Fuckface on the way. At 5:50 p.m. we arrive, and I greet my grandma and head straight to the bathroom. I pee, and then I head out. Say hi to everybody. If you remember, this is a deep cut, but more than a year ago, I was crying on my grandma's toilet. This year, I was able to hug my aunt, however you pronounce it. when she ends up leaving instead of just avoiding her the entire time. I'm sure if I went back and listened to it had to be on one of the first episodes, like maybe even the very first episode, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, things are looking up. I was actually able to say goodbye and hug her, and then we still haven't had any kind of formal introduction with one another. I don't think. I can't remember. Maybe I'm just forgetting. And that's, I don't know. I want to move on. I don't like talking about this subject. I spend a lot of time getting drunk and smoking some weed at Grandma's house. Can't let anybody see, though, especially not Grandma. That'd be crazy. People leave throughout the day, and I say goodbye until it is eventually just my parents and my grandparents. 6:30 p.m., we order some Mexican food first. And for some reason, I only get a tortilla. I was supposed to get some quesadillas, but I get one, I think it was two tortillas, and then a taco with some lettuce in it. So I pick out all the lettuce, and then I dip the tortilla in queso as the taco heats up in the oven. It's pretty, for just being a tortilla that I dipped into queso, not bad. Not bad. Then I take the taco out of the oven and eat that too. I have a slice of cheesecake for dessert and wait to go home. I've been drinking quite a bit and I'm very drunk. I can't wait to have sex while drunk. That was just me being drunk and updating my journal. Sorry. 7:20 p.m. On the drive home, I'm sitting with my dog in the back seat. The other is in the front until my dad hits the brakes and my dog just jumps into the front seat from the back. We see a deer run off to the side of the road and then we continue home. 1 a.m., Jack invites me to read some more Tales Gets Trolled after I'm home for a while. Kelvin joins and spectates Jack, Chud, and I until I go to poop. When I'm back, Kelvin is gone. But we finish up the chapter, and then I go downstairs for some McDonald's that my parents brought home. Eat some chicken nuggets and feed the last 2 to the dogs, and then I head to my room. Then a match invites me to enter, sorry for the crass language here, a match that I met on, I think, Bumble. She was just like, hey, get over here and stick your dick in me. And I was like, okay, why not? Interestingly enough, I didn't journal this at all, but this same match gave me quite the scare. Earlier yesterday, I guess technically, I'm recording this podcast after midnight, but she hit me up and she was like, when was the last time you were tested? I'm getting some major discharge from my vagina. And I was like, oh no, God, no. If it was from me, then I am certainly an asymptomatic carrier, because I have felt pretty, well, I mean, not mentally healthy, but physically healthy. My dick and balls have not hurt at all. Pissing like a racehorse. No pain. Jizzing just fine. Doesn't hurt when I have to, I don't really have to come, but it certainly feels nice. Yeah, no, I think, and then I texted back. I was like, no, what? If by some slim chance it was me, then I'm just not feeling any of the symptoms. And she texted back. She was like, oh no, it's okay. I get BV pretty often, which is some sort of bacterial, I think it stands for bacterial vaginosis, or it sounds like a Star Wars planet. Anyways, I want to move on from this topic, so I'm going to go over to Sunday, March 1st, which is Set 58, Day 3, 12:30 p.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and listen to Fuckface while waking up. Then I get dressed and drive into work, say hi to Bernard and Pierce. Then I clock on to work. I have a short 3-hour shift for the day, so hopefully it doesn't suck too bad. At 4:40 p.m., Bernard leaves, and it's just me with Pierce for a couple of hours. Eventually, Rich shows up to replace Pierce, and I cook some more food before I leave. I drive home, turn on my Xbox, and stream some Persona 4 until I go take a pee. When I'm on the toilet, I start crying, because I just get in a bad mood. Oh, it started because I was watching a video of a crippled kitten called Lieutenant Dan. Also, I sent Penny the song Cheeseburger Paradise by Jack Stauber. She asks if it's okay for her to mention her work life / random comments to me. I think she was talking about, she sent me some pictures of somebody rewrote the song Creep by Radiohead into a Gooner song. It's just all very, very sexual lyrics. And she sent that to me, and then afterwards she was like, is it okay if I send you stuff like that? And I was like, yeah, I really do not mind. My only issue is that I always overthink my responses. I did say that. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna anytime I respond, I'm just gonna be worried that I said too much, or I didn't say enough, or I didn't seem interested enough with the words that I used, or yada yada yada, whatever. Moving on, 9:55 p.m. Then I stream some more Hades and place a little bit of more RoboQuest until I get an invite from Jack to read some more Tales Gets Trolled. This story has some rape in it, so if you're gonna read Tales Gets Trolled, I would warn you, there's rape warning. Question mark, after I do something, I play some Hades maybe, but eventually I go to bed. And then I'm moving on to set 58, day 4. Very short day of entries here. Monday, March 2nd, 8:30 p.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and do a lot of nothing throughout the day. I drink some Dr. Peppers and play some Hades until I make some cheddar brats in the air fryer. I don't work today, so I watch some Walking Dead while eating, and then I keep watching after I'm finished eating. Question mark here, I watch a lot of The Walking Dead and play a very small amount of Hades / Persona 4. Not a lot happens. I spent all day looking for something to do, and I couldn't find it. At some point I fall asleep after watching more episodes of The Walking Dead. Very, very boring day. Set 58, day 5, Tuesday, March 3rd, 12:35 p.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and scroll my phone before changing into my work attire. Then I drive in, say hi to Pierce and Anna. I clock on, and at 3:55 p.m. my work is really boring, and apparently it was pretty annoying. Some regular customer will not stop buying lottery tickets. Thankfully, I do cook for a decent amount of the day, so I don't have to deal with too many people. But at 5:10 p.m., I can't wait to go home. Work sucks, but I haven't cried throughout the day yet. Question mark here. I get home and play a little bit of Hades. Then I watch some Walking Dead. It's crazy how good, in my opinion, Season 2 is compared to the stuff immediately after it. I do think personally I just enjoy Season 2 more. Nothing is necessarily wrong with Season 3 or Season 4, but eventually I do crawl into bed while watching some Walking Dead and fall asleep. Moving on though, this is Wednesday, March 4th, set 58, day 6. 3:55 p.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and scroll on my phone until I change. I dress for work and drive in. I say hi to Rich, Pierce, and Eugene. Eugene immediately takes off and I get cooking. Today is very boring and I would much rather be at home, wasting time and not dealing with other people. 5 p.m. I also chat with some matches throughout the day while I'm at work. It keeps it from being a total snooze fest, but I still wish I wasn't there. 5:45 p.m. Pierce leaves early, and I am at the store a little bit on my own. 6:10 p.m. I don't know what to do when I get home, though. I hope I find something to do. 9:30 p.m. Drea and Gina. If you remember Gina, it's been a while. She's one of the other closing girls that I have not mentioned in a while. They both replace me, and then I head home to start streaming some Enter the Gungeon. it's leaving Game Pass soon, so I decided to start replaying it. It's been a long-ass time. I could check the date for the achievement, and actually, why not? I'll do that. This episode hasn't gone on for very long, so I can add a little bit of flair here and just get me sounding like a fucking idiot saying nonsense until I pull up the date that I'm looking for here. Here we go. Gungeon Acolyte. Achievement unlocked on January 7th, 2022. I completed the tutorial in Enter the Gungeon on January 7th, 2022. How fucking splendid is that? Anyways, it's a good game, but I am no good at it. Kind of like my relationship with the game Hades. Excellent game, I'm just a terrible student, and I should not be let anywhere near the controls. 11:45 p.m. I do want to watch. The second time I mentioned it. I said, I put the word damn here with, I think, 5 different A's. So it's like, damn, I want to watch some Hunter x Hunter, lol. But I told Penny that I would only watch it with her. I want the reveals to come back to me as we are both watching it. But I do spend the whole night doing absolutely nothing. I shave when my parents are gone at trivia. But other than that, I sit in my chair and scroll my phone for most of the night until I crawl into bed. Another night. Successfully lived through another night. Moving on to Thursday, March 5th. Set 58, day 7. I was, by the way, like 10-15 seconds ago, I was implying that I didn't fucking blow my brains out. Yeah, so that's great. Set 58, day 7. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt myself. 11:55 a.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and scroll my phone and listen to Fuckface until I get up and change into my work garb. That's a cool word, right? Garb. G-A-R-B. Garb. I drive into work and say hi to Anna/Rich when I get there. 10:55 p.m. Work sucks a big old dick, so I'm happy to leave when it's time. Penny asked to watch some Hunter x Hunter / play RoboQuest. Yo, when I get home, I say that I'm ready, and Penny is in a terrible mood. Oh no. So when we do start out with Hunter x Hunter, so we don't really have to say anything. We can just chill out and watch a show. Then after, I think 3 episodes, we swap to RoboQuest. It is pretty fun with 2 people. I played it with Desmond, I think in 2024. Now I have to go and look up the achievement date for RoboQuest, so just give me a couple of seconds here to vamp until I can scroll down. Here we go. Meet my Brobot. I joined a Brobots game on December 10th of 2024. Oh my gosh. That's like, oh man, that's like 1 month and a half pre-Resident Bummer. A month and a half after I got this achievement, I was like, I had the worst idea ever. And then here we are on episode 58. Yeah. What happened next in my journal? I'm done getting that achievement date. It's a good game. RoboQuest is a great game. Can't say enough good things about it. I usually do play it on the easiest, like, baby mode difficulty. So I think we might have played on there's Discovery, Easy Mode, Standard Mode, and Hard Mode. We played on Standard Mode. So like, shit, we jumped up 2 levels from where I was at originally. And I was definitely dying a lot faster than I remembered from Discovery Mode. We do not get, I think we actually discover a level that I was never able to open up. Well, I mean, we didn't even really open it up. It was just like a portal sitting on a wall. I don't know. I must just be a dumb motherfucker, because I have never seen that shit in any single one of my other playthroughs. I think maybe I just ran past it every single time that it was available. And I don't know. That kind of fucking upsets me. I don't know how I'm that fucking stupid. Yeah, after a couple of runs, Penny hops off of the game. I cannot wait to watch more Hunter x Hunter when we get the chance. Heck yeah. I make some chicken nuggets after. Then I watch some of the Shield. I feel like I thought I mentioned that in my journal last night, but I don't remember saying it. So I'm just going to mention it now. I did start watching The Shield. Not Thursday night, but that was yesterday, Wednesday night, March 4th is when I started watching The Shield. So that's an intense show. There's some stuff that goes on. You're just like, whoa. It's like a cop show, but it's like one of the lead characters is like a dirty cop. He's like stealing bricks of cocaine from crime scenes to like pay for. He's got a kid and I think it's his wife. I'm assuming they're married. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. I'm sure it has, and I'm just not paying attention. But yeah, there's like some good characters and good dialogue in that show. So if you've never seen it, maybe give The Shield a watch if you're into like crime drama shows. It's getting good from where I am at. I'm probably just gonna stop recording this and go continue watching like the last 10 minutes I have on the episode that I paused. So go watch it. But eventually I do get ready to record the podcast, which is what I am doing right here. And that would mean that it is time for me to take us through the outro. This week's rating would be Dude, I got to watch more Hunter x Hunter, so it's like a 9 out of 10 week right there. Word count, no, fuck it, 10 out of 10 week. Let's go for it. Word count is currently at 84,087 words journaled. Ooh, how awesome. It's time for me to click the stop recording button, but not quite, because I do have to ask if I am, or no, oh my god, I almost fucked it up. I don't know if I've ever incorrectly asked it, so I'm not gonna start now. I'm still talking, so I haven't ripped off the Band-Aid yet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Am I really making a podcast, or am I just jerking off?